What up? What up? What up? What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy. It's your boy. We back. We back. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. You already know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. So let's do it. Ah, man. Hold on a minute. All right. I get some more water. Hold on. I get some water. Hold on, y'all. All right. Let's do it. All right. Well, here we go. Um, same. It's the same thing going on every week when it comes to Shador and everybody else. Mary Kay Cabot is definitely one of those ones who I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with Mary Kay Cabot when it comes to Shador. I don't know, but we're gonna talk about it because it's here. So, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if the audio visual good. My other phone is dead right now, so I can't check it. I will check it soon as I get some battery life. Anyway, let's talk about it. All right, so Mary Kay Cabot is out here reporting how she report when it comes to Shador and Dylan Gabriel, right? Dylan Gabriel will be starting on Sunday in a couple days. He will be starting in a couple days. Shador will be the backup, all right? So Mary Kay Cabot goes on, is it the ESPN or is it 92.3? I can't remember which one it is, either ESPN or 92.3. She goes live. I mean, she calls in. Matter of fact, she calls in and says, they asked her about is anybody asking you about Shador or is it just Dylan Gabriel? And so she basically says the people in the building. I want y'all to listen to me closely. The people in the Browns building are not talking about Shador at all. They all are backing up Dylan Gabriel. I'm gonna say that again, y'all. We got to really think about this. She said the people in the building only talking about Dylan Gabriel, how much they see the ceiling, how much they want to see him succeed, and how much they want to, their patience with him, but no words of Shador. She's saying nobody in the building asked about Shador at all. They only talked about Dylan Gabriel and how they want to see him win, how they want to see him succeed. Hit the likes up, share, but subscribe button, y'all. This is gonna be one of them ones. This is gonna be one of them ones. Now, I'm not saying it's a lie, y'all. I'm not saying it's a lie. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying she making this stuff up because we already know there's people rocking with Dylan Gabriel. We already know there's people who rocking with Shador. We know that already. So let's just take it for what she's saying. She's saying that nobody that she talked to in that office today, or you can whatever, that mentioned Shador at all. It was all Dylan Gabriel. All Dylan Gabriel. All Dylan Gabriel, y'all. So I don't know how many people that is because she didn't say. She didn't say how many people it was who actually told her this. But and we understand Dylan does have his supporters on the Browns. We get that. But why does it seem like Mary Kay loves to talk about the support of Dylan Gabriel and the upside and the patience, but when it comes to Shador, there's no patience. Why is that? Why is it Mary Kay Cabot, Tony Grassi, the Aditi lady, and other people, they giving Dylan Gabriel way more grace than they give Shador? Why is that? I don't know, man. I really believe they know in their heart of hearts that it's over with. That Dylan Gabriel have not lived up to the hype. He have not lived up to their hype or other people's hype. And so they still out here trying to make it look like Shador ain't ready. Shador ain't ready. Shador ain't ready. Now I don't even know why. I don't even know where they got this stuff from. I don't even know who made this thing up that he just ain't ready. He ain't picking it up. I don't know who started all this. Well, we do know the Cleveland Browns coaching staff has not came out and defended none of this stuff either. We do know that. Do know that. So it's one of those things, man. You just sit here and shake your head. This stuff is getting so bad, y'all. What up, Tyler? How you doing, my boy? I hope everything going good at you. Shout out to Houston, man. Shout out to Houston. What's going on with you? This stuff getting so bad, y'all. This stuff is getting really bad. That Mary Kay Cabot want us to believe that nobody wants to see Shedeur, bro. She want us to believe that nobody wants to see Shedeur inside of that building. I'm not rocking with that. I really believe Mary Kay Cabot get paid to say certain stuff that she know is a lie, bro. I really believe some of these Cleveland Browns media team that act like Shador ain't ready. I think they get paid to say that stuff, man. Because ain't no way that Mary Kay Cabot go around the Browns media and the Browns facility and she talk to everybody and they all say that. I ain't believing that. Shout out to G Bush. Shout out to the barbershop G Bush. G Bush already let us know, nah, that ain't it. He said, yes, Dylan Gabriel got his supporters, but Shador got supporters inside of the Browns facility too. And that's all I ask. That's all we want. Is for them to go out there and tell the truth. Tony Grossi won't say it, Aditi won't say it, Mary Kay Cabot won't say, oh no, Shador got supporters here too. They won't say it, y'all. They won't say it. They'll say somebody else should start over Shador, knowing damn well they should not say that. Kenny Pickett to give us the best win, or Flacco, or what's that new dude name? What's that? what's what's that one dude name? The new one? I forgot his name. It's like, come on, man. Oh yeah, Bailey Zappi, or Shador just need more time. Maybe he not. You got some of these, man. You got some of these local reporters now saying that Shador is the reason he ain't starting now. Now, since it's so crazy and chaotic, now you got some of the reporters saying, you know what, I think Shador is the reason he ain't in. It gotta be Shador. Because Kevin Stefanski won't tell you why. They won't tell us why he not getting in, right? Or why he not getting the reps. Besides, Dylan just need it all. That's the only people are saying it's Shador's fault now that he ain't getting in. It's getting so out of hand. This stuff getting out of hand, man. This season got to hurry up. We got to get this season need to hurry up, man. Because this stuff is get week after week after week of this stuff, man. This stuff is ridiculous. Come on, man. Y'all know damn well why Shador ain't in. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why he in. You do know why he not in. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? The writing's on the wall right now. It's Kevin Stefanski, man. Dylan is his guy, so he gonna ride it out to the sunset. He gonna ride it all the way out. He know Dylan. That look, I want y'all to realize this. I want y'all to go back in the beginning when he talked about Dylan and how he talked about Dylan now. It's a totally different game out here now. Go back to when Tony Grossi was running his mouth about Dylan, Aditi was running her mouth about Dylan, and Kevin Stefanski was running his mouth about Dylan. I want y'all to go all the way back to the beginning of camp, how they was smiling and running their mouth, how he's just this supercomputer, and then I want y'all to go back these last 4 weeks and see what they talking about. Week after week, it go down, 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 because they already know that they lied. They lied to everybody. I don't know why they lied, man. I don't know why they went up here and lied to everybody and thought everybody was just stupid. Now all of a sudden he need more time. Nah, that ain't what you said in the beginning. In the beginning of camp, they didn't say Dylan Gabriel need more time. They said Shador need more time. Don't ever let the people play y'all. All of the real development was Shedeur. Dylan was already ahead of the curve. Remember all the narrative they said. He got all the experience from college. He went to college for like 7 years, so he got more experience. He got 8 coaches, so he got more experience. Remember all of that. He know how to get it in and out of the huddle, pre-snap, all of that. Right? Now where they at now? Now where they at? Where they at now, man? Where they at now, y'all? Where they at? Oh, he's just a rookie quarterback. He need more time. Why you didn't say that in the beginning then? Why, how you did not know that he needed more time in the beginning? How you did not know he needed all these flaws in the beginning? How you not know that? All the flaws you seeing now was in the beginning. So I'm confused on how you try to ignore his flaws and go after Shador flaws, but now his flaws getting played on a bigger scale. Now he need more time. Yo, don't let these people play in your face, man. Don't let these people play in your face. They knew all his flaws since the beginning. They knew that he wasn't accurate since the beginning. They knew that he couldn't really see in the pocket from the beginning. They knew that his decision making wasn't what they said from the beginning. So why are they out here acting like they didn't know this when they already knew this already? Because it was all in practice. This is why you see Kevin Stefanski trying to cook up these dink 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 because he already know Dylan can't do it. Pay attention, y'all. He know Dylan can't do it. That's why he packaged these dink and donk and dink dink because he would, well, at least because they know the percentage will look good. He know his percentage will look good if he just dunk dink and dunk all through the game. And every now and then he might go 10, 12 yards, 15 yards. Kevin Stefanski know he can't do it. That's why he called the plays that he called. Because he know he can't do it. Now, can he throw the ball down the field every now and then? Of course. But he ain't got the accuracy to do it on a consistent basis. That's why he don't call those plays. Just pay attention. So the new coordinator, he calls those plays. He ain't accurate enough. But Kevin Stefanski, over his dead body, he wasn't calling those plays. Shoot down the field. He ain't doing it. Because he's just not accurate, bro. He not. It is what it is. His timing is off. He had all the reps. Now Joe Flacco going, he got to get all the reps. No, you told us he was ready. You was smiling. We seen you in the interview, Kevin Stefanski. You was smiling, happy to talk about Dylan. Yeah, man, Dylan, man. I just love that kid, man. Now you ain't doing that no more because you tried to play us. You try to act like you ain't see all those inconsistencies of Dylan Gabriel's game from the beginning of camp, while Shador go in there and boop, 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 and then he get up out of there. Now they got to live with it now. Got down that hill. They gonna down that hill. Boy, they about to take this all the way down to the deep end with no lifeguard jacket. They about to ride Dylan Gabriel all the way to the deep end of the ocean with no lifeguard jacket and no safeguard on the coast. They going all the way down with this, and let them do it. Let them do it. Because they deserve to go down with this shit. Because they all lied. They all want to tell lies on Shador. Tell lies on him. Now they all looking foolish in front of the public. Now look at him, y'all. They don't know what to say. He need more time. He's a rookie quarterback. It won't be fair to give Shador 8 starts and only him give him 5. Wait, what you mean? Shador ain't been treated fair this whole time. They haven't treated Shador fair this whole time, y'all. What she mean? Shador got to get some fair treatment. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure everything good. Hold on. Let me make sure we ain't blurry out here. Let's go to the library. No subscriptions. Hold on. Let's go. Motion go down. Let's make sure everything copacetic. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I'm on the wrong one. I'm tripping. Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I don't know why it ain't showing up. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Hold up. Anyway, hope everything's good though. But yeah. So hey man, let them down that hill, man. They gonna down that hill. And they know every time they talk about Shador, you can see that it's all fabricated. Well, you know, Shador just don't deserve to get the. She had the nerve to say Shador does not deserve to get 8 starts. It won't be fair if he get 8 starts and Dylan Gabriel only get like 5 or 6. Why not? He already showed he can't do it. He already showed that he has not grown. All of the all of these weeks, Dylan Gabriel has not got better at all. And Tony Grossi would lie and get on there. Tony Grossi got on the show today and said, that's not true. He didn't just get worse week after week. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. The only time he came up a little bit was versus the Dolphins. Then he went right back down again. That's it. Versus the Dolphins, he went up a little bit versus the Dolphins. And then he went right back down again. There's no real progress with Dylan Gabriel. So why does he get all the reps? And Kevin Stefanski won't tell us the truth because he already know Dylan ain't it. Go back before. Oh, Dylan this. He ain't saying that no more, is he? He ain't saying Dylan Gabriel's a supercomputer and he ain't smiling about Dylan no more, is he? Because he already knew. These shortcomings was right in his face from the beginning. He chose to try to play Shedeur like, Shedeur, you one who need to be over there develop. Dylan Gabriel need to develop, y'all. He need to go to the second field with Shedeur and develop. That's what he need to do. But guess what? He's being sabotaged because Kevin Stefanski, I'm going to keep it 100. Dylan Gabriel being sabotaged by his own coach. His own coach knows that he need more development. Like they say Shador need, they know he needs it, but they won't give it to him. Hey man, stay sticking with the ones, man. Stay with the ones. The ones not gonna help develop Dylan Gabriel. He need to go over there to the other field and really sit there and play with and practice with them and get it over and over again. The ones ain't gonna help him do it. He need to go with the practice squad and get his stuff together. But he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. He not gonna do it himself. The coach gonna have to say do it. But anyway, this is why they all look crazy right now. This is why they look crazy right now. And come Sunday versus the Ravens, y'all already know what's about to happen. Because Dylan Gabriel do not work on his game. That's the problem with him. He don't work on his game. How week after week he has not progressed on anything yet? No progress on nothing? Read and react? He don't even know how to read and react. He's still doing the bullcrap read and react. How you overthrowing your screen homies? The dude run to the spot, wait for the ball, you overthrow him. Like what do you like? He still have not learned, have not practiced, have not grown from all the mistakes. It's the same mistakes from camp. Let them down that hill, y'all. Let them people die on that hill. It's over. Come Sunday, I don't care what they talking about. He gonna have to ball out on Sunday. I'm talking about cold-blooded ball out on Sunday for us to say, we don't give us another week. But we already know it ain't gonna happen. Soon as they put that blitz package on his ass, it's over with, bro. Soon as they come in there with that blitz on Dylan Gabriel, it's over with, man. It's over with. It's over with. I don't even know why they keep doing this. I don't even know why they keep putting him out there. I don't know what they do. But Sunday should be the last day. Sunday should be Dylan Gabriel's last game. As soon as they put that blitz on his ass, it's over with. It's over with, bro. Because he has not learned. He has not learned. He has not practiced. He has not put in the work to get better. Week after week, it's the same goddamn thing with this guy. The same thing. That means he is not putting in the work. We all know this. There's no way week after week you keep doing the same thing. There's no way because he does not put in the work. You know why? Because his own coach says it's okay. His own coach told him it's okay, bro. You can just keep doing that. We're gonna go in front of the world and say, "Oh, it's okay. He's just a rookie quarterback." What? No, no, it's not okay. We in halfway through the season. What you mean it's okay for him to keep doing the same thing? It's a rookie, man. No. The defense don't want to hear that. Myles Garrett don't want to hear he's just a rookie. You're going to give him. Myles Garrett is upset right now that you keep putting him out there. Myles Garrett is sick of this shit. Put the real quarterback out there. Everybody know who the real quarterback is. I don't care what they telling Mary Kay Cabot. They told me they ain't looking for Shedeur. Nobody asked for Shedeur. I don't care what they say, Mary Kay Cabot. They all know who the real goddamn quarterback is. They all know who gonna get the ball moving. They all know who the other. You can tell that the receivers are tired of this shit. Even the receivers is tired of this shit. Now they might not say it in front of the camera, but if you look at their body language, go back to the highlights of the last game. They can't believe what's going on. They're like, come on, man. What the fuck, man? I'm open. I'm wide open, man. Hit me. I'm wide open, man. I'm wide open. What are you doing? Even the receivers can't believe they got to keep going through this week after week, bro. Every now and then he get it going, but then here you go, all the way, will it all the way back in again, because he has not practiced. He has not put the necessary work in. Dylan Gabriel think this is college. Dylan Gabriel still think he in college, yo. He ain't. You can tell that the way he has not developed yet. Like, bro, you know who you are. Oh, my inconsistencies hurting the team. Duh. Why haven't you worked on this stuff? You are the leading quarterback, which means you can stay after practice with your receivers, and you choose not to do it. Dylan Gabriel can stay after practice, y'all, or come. He can, even on off days, he can call a team meeting or a team practice. He is the quarterback. He can do all of this stuff. We seen Shador do it. We see Shedeur put in work with the receivers after practice, even doing camp. Doing camp after practice, after practice, after practice, after practice. We seen him do it. With the practice squad, we seen him do it. So is Dylan Gabriel really committed to being the number one quarterback? Or he knows that, man, since I got here, I ain't really had to work for nothing. Since Dylan Gabriel didn't have to work for nothing, why would he put in the extra work? There it is right there. Let's keep it on it. Since Dylan Gabriel got there, they gave him the red carpet. You get to work with the first teams all the whole time. And now that they're going, you get all the reps. So if my coach is going to baby me like this and I ain't got to earn nothing, why would I just try to get better? He's going to let me do whatever I want to do. And that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. He covering up for Dylan Gabriel over and over and over again. Nah, say Dylan Gabriel, you out here trashing up the joint. You stinking up the joint, man. What's wrong with you, bro? Do you not know how to what happened to your college accuracy? Remember that? What happened to his college accuracy? He had a better accuracy in college. Now again, we know our receiving core ain't that good. Our receiving core has not been great. I get it. But he still is missing a lot of throws. So you can take some of those drops, his percentage, and put it on receivers, and the rest of them is on him. He's still missing a lot of throws, bro. That now I get it. Our receiving core have been dropping a lot of balls. I get it. I understand. I'm not blaming everything on Dylan Gabriel and all of that. But come on, bro. You are the quarterback, bro. You are the quarterback. And you ain't your accuracy is what's wrong with your accuracy, bro? And they defending this. Every day they get up trying to defend this. You can't defend that. Accuracy is something you work on by yourself. That's how you know who put in the work and who don't. Accuracy is something you have to work in by yourself. You have to process it and work by yourself. If you know you've been off this whole time, then how come you have not got better yet? You still missing this and you missing that and you missing this. You see this man look off open receivers, bro. We have seen Dylan Gabriel look off wide open receivers. I'm not saying every now and then. Every game you can see him look off a wide open receiver and do something else. And do something totally different. Sometimes it might work and sometimes it don't work. But come on, bro. If you know you got to get the ball out there, give it to the open man. If he drop it, he drop it. But you ain't up to the point where you can just look off open people and do whatever you want. You ain't up to that point yet. You got a long way to go. I'll come back to you later. You know what I mean? So it's crazy out here, man. I still can't believe Mary Kay Cabot called in the radio show and let it be known nobody's in here asked me about Shedeur. I really don't believe that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not saying she's lying, but I don't believe that story. I think that's a bunch of bull crap, bro. I think that's cap, bro. That nobody in that building said they want to see Shedeur to you, like nobody, bro. I don't believe that. Because G. Bush told us that's cap. There's a lot of people who want to see Shedeur, even the players. And I believe that. I believe there's people inside that building and players. Mary Kay Cabot like, oh no, nobody. I don't believe that. Shout out to G. Bush. G. Bush like, that's cap. I got it on my phone. And I talk to people in the building. They want to see it. So why is Mary Kay Cabot doing this? I would like to know too. Why is Mary Kay Cabot is staying on this side when it comes to Shador? She want to keep acting like we got to keep waiting. We got to keep waiting. We got to keep waiting. Dylan is doing so bad. They just want to say, you know what? Just keep throwing them out there so Shador don't get in there. I know in my heart of hearts that they know once Shador get in there, it's over with. If Shador get to play with the ones in the NFL game, they know it's gonna look way better than what he been doing. They already know that because the accuracy. Remember, his accuracy is just way better than Dylan Gabriel's. That means when he get out there, it's gonna be they're gonna have way better offense because he can get the ball and put it in the spots. That's all you have to think about. Like, why would they keep saying no, 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 no? Give him more time because they know if accuracy is a big part of playing quarterback, which means you can get the ball to the receiver or the running back in a timely fashion or in the spot where they can catch the ball, which means Shador is going to do that at a high probability than Dylan Gabriel, which means the offense will look better than what Dylan Gabriel's doing. And they all know that. So that's why they keep saying, no, 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 because they know once the accurate quarterback get in there, everything else going to open up. It's going to, dang, that's crazy. That's all that's going to happen. They know this. Being an accurate quarterback really matters. It makes or break the offense. So since he's so inconsistent, that's why the offense stalls so goddamn much. Yes, in the beginning, it was the receivers dropping a lot of balls. But now it ain't just the receivers. It's the goddamn quarterback too. Dylan Gabriel is so inconsistent and not and and, so not accurate that the offense just looks so ridiculous. And so that's why they can come on up because they know he's not a threat to throw the ball down the field. Yes, he can hit a 15-yarder here and there. He can hit a 20-yarder here and there, But he's not a big threat to throw it downfield. So they can always come on up. And that's why the running game has not been explosive because they stacked the box because they know that he ain't gonna what are you gonna do? That's why the running game has not been explosive like it was in the beginning because they stacked the box because they ain't scared of him. They're not scared of no Dylan Gabriel throwing no ball. They're not scared of it because Kevin Stefanski wasn't even calling plays like that. Now the new offensive the new play calling, he is down to test the arm. He's a little bit different. He likes to take risk, and that's fine, right? Cool. But Kevin Stefanski, he wasn't opening up the playbook where you're gonna take shots down the field like that. He wasn't doing that. So we're gonna see on Sunday, man. We about to see on Sunday what time it is, man. All I'm gonna say is this: Dylan Gabriel better not go out there stinking up the joint again. He better not go out there versus the Ravens stinking up the joint. That's all. That's all. That's all we know. If you better make some of the best passes you ever passed in the NFL. And last game you took 6 sacks. We can't have that. You can't be inaccurate in taking 6 sacks because you know when it comes to Shedeur, they bring up the sacks all the time. He gets sacked. He always taking sacks. But your boy been sacked quite a few times this year already. Quite a few times. So I don't know what's going on with them. But I know they better know that when it comes Sunday, he better go berserk. He better hope they catch all the balls and all his passes better be pretty, or at least most of them. Because if it ain't, those Shador chants gonna get so loud after Sunday. They better win. He better look phenomenal. Because if they don't, them Shador chants gonna be so loud after Sunday's game. I'm talking about real loud. Real loud. They're already loud. They already loud. He better go out there and perform like he ain't never performed before. Because, boy, if they go out there and lose and he ain't that good, them Shador Sanders chants gonna be so loud after Sunday's game. This is gonna be ridiculous, man. Sanders chants gonna be so loud after Sunday's game. This is gonna be ridiculous, man. Sanders chants gonna be so loud after Sunday's game. All right, cool. We ain't got nobody in there. Wait, hold on. Let me see. No, ain't nobody in there. Oh, it is people in here. Okay, cool. Got a couple people. Hold on. Let me see. All right, we got Malachi. What up, Malachi? This list, they list him at 5'11". He's 5'8". Okay, Malachi says that. Okay, Tyler says this is a Cleveland Browns organization. Absolutely is a damn joke. Zigzag says basketball sucks. Okay, let me keep going up, y'all. I didn't know I had messages because it was froze right here. All right, cool. So let's go up. Okay, Malachi says Stefanski is playing the good old boy game. Malachi also says he has the same agent as Gabriel. Yeah, I did see Dylan Gabriel. I did see that. A lot of people were saying that. I did see they had the same representation. Daniel says, what content do you do in your channel? Daniel, I don't know. Whatever it says on the channel, bro. Malachi says, facts, Dylan Gabriel, he has always been a trash quarterback. I'm not calling him trash. I think he's pretty good in college. It was said before the draft that Gabriel was a backup quarterback at best, but he's being put up as a starting QB for the Cleveland Browns. I mean, yeah, he was never high on anybody's draft board. Dylan Gabriel was never high on anybody's draft board, and he always looked as a backup quarterback. That is true. They got the information. G. Bush did a breakdown of that. They always had him as a backup quarterback. Always. So I don't know what Browns is doing. I don't know what Kevin Stefanski doing. Kevin Stefanski didn't have him on a board. All that stuff was late. You know, the Cleveland Brown media wasn't talking about him. All this stuff is not new. It's new. You know what I'm saying when it comes to that. What up, EBL? This is a Cleveland Brown organization. Absolutely a damn joke. They list him as 5'11". Okay, the receivers can't catch. Yeah, I know we don't got a good. The Cleveland Browns don't have a good receiving core. We do know that. That is true, man. Hit the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up, share it. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Hit the like button. The like button is free. Hit the like button. The like button is free. Subscribe and share the video. Shador would play Shador, but he won't solve anything. This is not just about QB. Yes and no, because they do be open. They have receivers open. He ain't hitting them. I'm not saying Shedeur gonna solve everything, but Shedeur be able to hit those open receivers to keep the drive going to score more points. I bet you when Shedeur start, he could. If Shedeur starts now, let's say he start against the Raven, I bet you he scored more points than Dylan Gabriel ever scored. How much? Hey, you know what? Let's do a bet. I bet you if Shedeur gets to start against the Raiders, he would score more points than Dylan Gabriel ever scored. in one game. I bet you. How much money I want to bet? How much money I want to bet if Shedeur get to start against the Raiders that he would score more points on the offense. I'm talking about driving and scoring than Dylan Gabriel has scored in the whole game. How much on it? Dylan Gabriel only averaged 2 touchdowns. That's the best he ever done is 2 touchdowns. And I think a couple field goals. That's it. On average, he is 2 touchdowns and a couple field goals on average. You trying to say Shador can't do that? Shador can't lead this offense to score a couple touchdowns and a couple field goals? Come on, man. I know you playing. I know you playing. Now I know the offense is not all that. I know the offensive line is definitely need work, but come on, man. Shedeur can definitely score more than 2 touchdowns a game and a couple field goals. That's Dylan Gabriel's ceiling right now. 2 touchdowns and a couple field goals. That's his average. We know for sure Shedeur can blow that out the water playing against the Raiders. We know for sure he can go out there, come out here in Las Vegas and score more than 2 touchdowns and a couple field goals. I bet you they score over 20 points, 20 to 25 points. Shedeur come to Las Vegas as the starter. I put money on it. Come on, man, let's do it. Virtual handshake, baby. Virtual handshake. I'm trying. Come on, man. Remember, a lot of this stuff is due to not the awareness and being not accurate. His awareness is not accurate. That's why the drives are stalling. Yes, they drop the ball. I'm not saying they don't drop the ball. And yes, sometimes they give up sacks. But all in all, a lot of these drives are stalling because he's inaccurate or his processing ain't good enough. And we already know Shador is way better than that. I bet you. They lose on Sunday and they start Shedeur against the Raiders. I bet you they have 25 to 30 points at the end of the game. I could put money on it, bro. I bet you they have 25 to 30 points at the end of the game against the Raiders. If they let him play against the Raiders, I bet you they have 25 to 30 points at the end of the game, and they gonna win the game. I put money. Hey, we could put money on it, bro. We could put money on that. Lord Dunk says, bro, you're the only person I can tell this to. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Mary Kay is a clown. Yeah, Mary Kay do be wilding, man. She do be wilding. She do be wilding, man. She really do be hot. She be wilding, man. Okay, but yeah, that's it right there. I ain't really got no more. Hold on. My bad. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. I got. Let's go to that audio real quick. Let's go to the audio, y'all. Hold up. Let's get to the audio. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta go find it. Anthony Lehman was just busted his lung. Yeah, man. Anthony Lehman do be wilding, y'all. He be wilding. He be straight. That Anthony Lehman dude be straight wilding, man. He got called out by my boy Tings.
Football, or you just kind of look whatever. In those circumstances, we're going to pump the brakes just a little bit until you get a full game. You get to know you're the starter. You would have no reps, anything. I just don't like that. I don't like. I'm tilting it in my favor. I'm stacking the deck just a little bit. It's a little chicken bleed. But I'm not Paul Podesta in his introductory press conference. I'm letting you know where I stand before if it does happen, because now you got all these people. Spencer's out there saying it, I guess. Barry Kay's out there saying it. You got all these people. I need you to know where I stand on this, okay? If he looks bad, it will be, I need a whole week. I give him an actual chance here. Give him a chance to not only, take practice reps. I think it's a reasonable ask. What if it's like Dylan in his first start? Or not his first start. Ravens game? Against the Ravens game, where he did score a touchdown, but they still got the crap kicked out of him. But again, what was that, like with 2 drives that he got?
That is about 2 drives.
You know what I mean?
Like one of them's good, the other one's...
Okay, right now they're talking about Shedeur. What if Shedeur looks bad, or what if he looks good? So they're trying to weigh it out. What if Shedeur looks bad, or what if he looks good? Okay, that's what they're talking about right now.
Absolute house of cheeks.
I also, by
the way,
I know what Mary Kay said, and she's plugged in, and I get what Spencer said. I don't see this being reality, by the way. I really don't.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I really don't. Stefanski's going to go down with this ship.
Do you think it's a mistake? I don't mind asking you a question. I don't think it's a mistake that we hear, hey, big game for the Ravens, big game for Dillon Gabriel, and if he doesn't look good, we could see Shedeur.
On the same day, though,
all right. So this guy's saying that there's rumblings that Shedeur might play on Sunday. If Dillon Gabriel looks bad, he might play on Sunday. Hey, what y'all think? What y'all think about that? Y'all rocking with that, or y'all not rocking with that? They saying that they heard rumblings. Now, we don't know how true that is. It could be, we don't know who's the sources or nothing. But they saying they hearing rumblings now. They said Mary Kay said it. They said a lot of people have said, if come Sunday, Dillon Gabriel's still on that BS, that Shedeur might take his place. I mean, they running out of time, bro. They running out of time. It's like, how many times? We gonna see though. We don't know who told him this. He said Mary Kay said it, and then somebody else and some other people said it. But we don't know how true that is. But they running out of time. The fans don't want to see this no more. The fans want to see Shedeur Sanders because they know what he brings. The Panthers game gave them enough to know that he can do it. No matter how much they want to erase the Panthers game, preseason game, the fans, they still remember that game. And they want to see more of it. Right? The fans know they remember that Panthers game and they want to see more of that. I mean, it is what it is.
Follower in his mailbag thing on ESPN today had it out that Dillon Gabriel's got this long leash and he hasn't gotten any sense of urgency around Deshaun Watson.
Isn't that what you say right before you bench somebody? Isn't that the NFL owner vote of confidence?
No, I don't look at it that way. Not with this scenario. Because I believe them. I believe that they actually have given Dillon this long leash. I'm frustrated by the long leash.
Crap they are.
Yes, I'm very aware of that.
Except with Dillon.
They
one thing they can't lie about.
Consistently shown a love for Dillon that has befuddled me the entire time, and so they've remained steadfast in that. And if they went away from a love for Dillon, that's the type of thing I gotta see it to believe it.
I think this is the easiest thing in the world.
I told you, people are not fooled no more, bro. Everybody know the biasness towards Dillon. Everybody is seeing it. They're like, come on, bro. Why y'all doing all this when it come to Dillon? I told you. People are starting to say, man, hold on, man. I'm not a big Shedeur fan at all, but this is ridiculous. Every week there's somebody else coming out saying this, y'all. Every week you'll find somebody else saying, come on, man, what the hell is going on? Play Shedeur, man. We don't want to see this no more, bro. I don't care if I don't like Shedeur like that. Play him now. We know he's better. At least let us see. Look, I told y'all, it's getting louder and louder. And I'm laughing because this stuff was avoidable. It didn't even have to go like this. This quarterback competition was just so stupid. We don't even know why they even put it together. Why they even try to put it together? They didn't even let the quarterback competition play out anyway. They just said it and never did it. Then they kicked 2 of them out. Let that sink in. In the beginning when everybody got signed, right? Oh, everybody. As soon as the camp started, there's a 4-way competition. All that was a lie. Then they kicked both of the veterans off the team. It's so much of competition that both of the veterans got kicked off the team. And now Dillon Gabriel get all the reps and they need all the reps and needed all the reps. Come on, man. They played themselves. See, this is what happened. This is what happens when you don't stick to the script. They just should have stuck to the script. That's all they have to do. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up, share the video. Get the likes up, share the video, and subscribe. All they had to do was just let it play out. They didn't have to come online and say, oh, they didn't have to do nothing. We already knew Shedeur wasn't going to play because he got drafted in the 5th round. We knew that already. So why even get people hopes up when we know that Shedeur will be playing next year? We already knew when Shedeur got drafted, we already knew he gonna be playing next year. We already knew it. Maybe like, oh, he got drafted in the 5th round. He's the 4th string quarterback. He is not playing. Like, we already knew that. That's common sense. So you just should have left it like that. That's all you had to do is leave it just like that. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to come out here with no fake competition. You had to come out here with no super biasness. You had to do none of that. All you had to do is just let it play out. That's it. Nope. We're gonna make this whole fairy tale story up about competition, and then we're gonna make it look like Shador can never catch up. You mean to tell me the guy who went to college? Right, I want y'all to understand this. This is a guy who went to college and played at the highest level, this level of college and that level of college, and they want us to pretend that he can't catch up. They want to keep leaving this narrative that he just can't catch up, guys. We know it's all a lie because the Panthers game showed us it was all a lie. No matter how much they want to erase it, the Panthers game showed us that you've been lying about him in practice. You've been lying. His Panthers games beat everything Dylan Gabriel put out there so far. Beat the crap out of it.
I think they've already done this once. Hey, you got the absolute holy crud kicked out of you. We're going to play Dylan in the second half, so people talk about the touchdown. Now, it didn't work because there were no Gabriel gobblers even in week 2 of the damn NFL season.
It was a blowout, too.
But I'll tell you right now, if you get blown out in this game, and in the fourth quarter, you put Shedeur out there in the fourth quarter, no matter whether he looks good, bad, or in between. We're talking about Shedeur on Monday, and not
for sure we are. No, for sure we are. But I do want to.
He's right about that. I can't deny that. If Shedeur get in the game at any time, that's going to be more talked about than whatever Dylan Gabriel had done that game. He ain't lying on that. I got to give it to him. He is correct on that. He is correct on that. If Shedeur get in, even if it's the last drive, people will be talking about that more than the rest of the game.
Almost like a Planet Fitness judgment-free zone from everyone here, okay? Like, if it looks great, then awesome, we'll talk about it. If it looks bad, then we have to do so with a little bit of qualifiers attached to that.
No one's going to do that.
It's not fair to judge somebody off of one quarter.
I mean, people.
Off of one quarter in the. No.
When the Browns went to Dylan Gabriel, there were a lot of people talking about the one drive against Baltimore.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't lead the show on Monday about the one drive against Baltimore.
Because it was Dylan Gabriel.
Exactly right. So we're going to lead the show about one quarter about Shedeur.
The social media influence.
Yes. Shedeur get graded differently. It is what it is. Certain players and certain people get graded and treated differently depending on how people think of them. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's fair or not fair. But yes, certain people, individuals, or group of people get graded and treated differently depending on how you look at them and how you value them. That is true. Shedeur gets graded differently than Dylan Gabriel. That is all facts. That's true. I'm not saying it's fair or not, depending on how you look at it. But that is true. Shedeur will get graded differently off of one quarter than Dylan Gabriel 3 quarters. That is true. That is true, man. I mean, I understand it. Because you look at this guy, you look at him like this. You got your own expectations and you're going to look at it a certain way. Everybody not going to do that, of course, but depending on how you value Shedeur and how you look at him in the ceiling, you will, no matter what it is, you're going to base it off that. It all depends on how you look at stuff, how you look at things and break it down. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Come on. What's that? 10 more likes. Get 10 more likes. 10 likes is easy. 10 likes is free and easy. Come on, y'all. Get the likes up, man.
Your quarterback, who we've talked about as a third string and second string quarterback.
I'm not saying it's wrong, but we have to put it in proper context ahead of time and understand that if he gets in there in the fourth quarter, that man had no practice ahead of time with the number ones, like all these things that are up against it. Like, just we got proper context.
This is such a bless your heart moment.
Proper context.
Because you're just trying to do the right thing.
Raiders game, you get the whole enchilada. You get all of it, the whole everything.
I promise you that I'm not saying you're wrong in how you're trying to approach this. I'm just telling you, no one will approach it the way you want to approach it.
And I'm preemptively getting angry at the lack of the approach.
Well, the problem is you've also admitted.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
Unless he looks good and then it matters.
No. It's not the game doesn't matter unless he looks good. It's the idea that he is to play one quarter, to play the fourth quarter, and to act as if that's some sort of actual. We can look at this and say he's good, he's not good is ridiculous.
All right,
it is ridiculous.
All right, but so that concept is ridiculous. So you think you're going to be able to pump your brakes if they're down 40-0 on Sunday? Shedeur goes in for the fourth. Bang, bang, bang. 2 touchdowns on 3 drives. The third drive looks good too.
No, but this is what I'm telling you.
Are you going to say? Are you going to be able to say on Monday? Yeah, it's just one quarter, guys. It's a lot of fun, but we got to hold our.
I haven't seen Dylan Gabriel do bang, bang, bang at all yet this year.
Oh, no,
the difference there is he'd be doing something that we haven't seen the quarterbacks do yet this year. I get to celebrate bang, 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 bang. See there.
It's been a minute for Papa Bear,
but that's why that's a celebration.
All right. So basically, he's saying he biased, right? Hey, he said like this: if Shador go in there and look bad, I'm gonna say he need more time. If Shador go in there and look good, I'm gonna celebrate. You know what? A lot of us gonna do that anyway. A lot of us gonna do exactly what he just said. If Shador go in there and look bad because he have enough time with his timing is off with the ones, we gonna say he need more time. If Shador go in there and ball out, we gonna say yeah. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay to be biased sometimes, y'all. It's okay to be biased sometimes. You have a right to be biased sometimes. It's okay. It's all right. And that's what he's saying. If Shedeur go in there and look bad, we going to say he need more time. You go in there and ball out, we going to throw a goddamn party. And it's okay. You're allowed to do that. If that's how you want to do it, do it. Let's keep going. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Subscribe, baby. It's okay to be biased for 12. It's okay to be biased for 12. Yeah. It's okay. It's all good.
Attached to the good things that would happen. If he runs an offense and it looks like something we haven't seen yet this season, that's cause for celebration because he's overcoming the obstacles.
You can
see he would be winning while overcoming the obstacles attached to this all.
You can see how somebody would say, it sure seems like if Shedeur
plays well, in my head. I don't know what you're not picking up
here. You're going to pop it up. Whereas if Shedeur does not play well, you're going to dismiss it entirely.
I told you that up front.
Well, no, but
we're starting on these reservations. So on Monday, you're not like, oh, this is shocking to me that Shedeur played a quarter.
I can't remember that over the weekend.
I need you to remember it now. And I need you guys to remember this now as well. I'm telling you right now, entering your first NFL game in the fourth quarter when you get 0 reps throughout the week, not the right way to be like this.
We don't know he got 0 reps. How do we know on Sunday it doesn't come out?
Again, we don't really know what type of reps Shedeur is getting right now. We don't know if he's getting partial reps with the ones. We don't know. Now, people just speculating right now because nobody's telling us nothing. Nobody has been there to see if he's getting any type of reps with the ones at all. We don't know. So, again, Shedeur is not your typical quarterback. That's why accuracy means a lot. That means we can go out there right now and Shedeur gonna be making a lot of plays because it's accuracy and his processing, right? That's it. Give him a little time. That's all he needs. So it's a difference. Like Shedeur is not the typical quarterback or 5th round quarterback or 3rd round quarterback. He's just not the typical one. He don't need a lot. He just needs time. That's it. Give me a little bit of time. I'll make it work right here. That's all. And certain quarterbacks they come in the draft. That's not their MO. They don't get down like that. But that's his strength. That he can make it do what it do with just a little bit. That's it. You do your job. We're gonna go far together because I'm gonna get you the ball. My accuracy is there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Dylan Gabriel is a different type of quarterback right now. Maybe in college it was easier, but right now in NFL it ain't that easy. He gotta level up. He got to level up now. Shedeur is already up there. You know what I'm saying? He got to level up now.
He actually did have first-team reps on Sunday.
You mean like they've changed the plan all week long?
Yeah, you mean like they changed? I could have changed it 3 weeks ago.
If they did, then it's curtains for Dylan Gabriel already. By the way,
it probably already is curtains for Dylan.
Which should be already. That's the problem with this. Is that it should be.
My whole point of the Shedeur conversation is, it's no longer even about Shedeur. There's a lot of people just kind of being like, I wonder what that kid's going to look like and whenever he goes out there. And then there are people 1,000 miles above who are the Shahaders and the Shahive screaming about their own arguments that don't have anything to do with Shador.
I'll tell you what.
So the whole point is it's impossible to have a genuine, like, an even-keel conversation, and you're a very genuine, even-keel dude being like, there's really, he's got nothing to lose here. He's only got something to gain here.
Well, we're just holding off the evaluation until the Raiders game. That's all we're doing. We're holding off like the true, let's start these things. It's the bonus. You just get if you overcome those odds, then yes, you get the bonus attached to all that. But like, people are wondering like why it feels like Shedeur Sanders fans aren't as like, hey, he needs to be out here. I'll tell you what, we're a worn down bunch, Nick. We are a worn down bunch.
Yeah, we tired, man. We tired, bro. We are tired, bro. We are tired of saying it. Kevin Stefanski letting us know it ain't happening. So we tired. We like, you know what? We don't care. Just keep going out there. We are very tired of asking or saying, come on, man, get Shador a chance. We're tired of that shit. We are tired. So it is what it is. We're going to wait until he get out there, then we going to show up. Once he get out there, we pull it up. As soon as he come out there, we pull it up. That's it. You keep going out there with Dylan Gabriel and you keep doing whatever you're doing. And you know, y'all keep doing that. We're done asking to give Shador a fair chance. We done with that. We're done asking him to give him a fair chance. We are done with that. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Season halfway over. We just go week after week. Do whatever you're going to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're going to do anyway.
Conversation
on Sunday.
I need that.
And
like
that
I need
jersey is
air.
gonna be
Like
back.
I need air to breathe. I need that because it's been so long since we've even seen this guy play an NFL game that matters, and it's just it is becoming exhausting to the point where it's like I don't even know that he's going to see the field. Nonetheless, we're talking about halftime or third quarter or fourth quarter. Hell, you know what? Maybe that'll be my takeaway. If he plays the fourth quarter, all right, great. Doesn't matter what he does. Just the idea that Stefanski is willing to move off of Dylan Gabriel, that's the win.
I started on.
Look at that, y'all. Look, people are tired, bro. He talking about develop. No, we're losing, bro. We're losing games because of your quarterback is, we're losing games part of because your quarterback, the person you picked. This is Kevin Stefanski's guy. He look crazy right now.
Now we're on to Las Vegas.
Kevin Stefanski look crazy because Dylan Gabriel is his guy, and it ain't working out. That's why he won't go through. That's why he won't go throw him under the bus and say, "Man, I don't know, man, my boy wilding out here." He won't do it because that's his guy. He got to live with that. So he gonna go up there and coddle him up and everything. Dylan Gabriel is not panning out the way he thought in his brain. He thought it was gonna pan out. It ain't panning out. Shador is right there, breathing down the neck. Come on, man, I'm right here. Everybody, let him know. Should push Shador in, man. What are you doing? Why are we wasting games on Dylan Gabriel? That's what a lot of people were saying. Why are we wasting games we could win on developing Dylan Gabriel when all he got to do is be the backup? We know Shador can win some of these games in the fourth quarter. We know he could. It's not a question that can Shador do this. It's a question if Dylan Gabriel can do it. They rather lose these games and develop. He's the third string quarterback. Understand? No. Dylan Gabriel already got 4. Joe Flacco got 4 starts. How come he get more 4 starts? Joe Flacco was the starter. Well, we need to give him more. No, you don't. He's a rookie. He got next year. You could develop him the rest of the season and start him next year if that's what you want to do. But right now, we are losing games we could win. We got an accurate quarterback who can help us win these games, and so we can make the playoffs. Nah, man, we going to keep Dylan Gabriel in there. We're going to keep him in there, man.
You are going to show up in the Shador jersey, and I'm not going to speak a single sound.
I'm like a week away.
The show is back.
I'm like a week away from them not starting Shador to doing a Shedeur Sanders protest until he starts, where I wear that stupid jersey every day. That's what I'm gearing
How can we get that close?
Now, the problem with that scenario, and I've thought this through, problem with that scenario is if they don't play him at all in 2025, could I wear the same Shedeur jersey to work every day for like 365 days?
I think you could.
I think I could too. I don't know why everyone seems so buttoned up, but everyone is really buttoned up on the belief that Dylan Gabriel's it, and Shedeur just, I guess they just don't talk about him.
Well, I think that leads us to this morning. Lima and Ken had Mary Kay on their show, and Lima asked.
All right, y'all, here we go. The audio I was talking about, here we go, right here. Let's go.
Point blank, whether Mary Kay has heard of anyone in the locker room clamoring for Shedeur Sanders.
I have definitely not had that. Absolutely have had so much support for Dylan Gabriel, and guys really are rallying behind him and trying to understand that he is a developing rookie, just the same way Shedeur is going to be when he gets in there, and that they're trying to do everything that they can to play better for him. I'm sure people are curious to a degree, but no one has shared with me that they want Shedeur to get in there over Dylan right now. Kevin Stefanski has made it very clear to his football team what's going on right now with Dylan Gabriel and how they need to support him and what the plan is for getting better around him. So I think the messaging has been good enough that people understand what's going on. And I'm not hearing those whispers and seeing those things going on behind the scenes in the building.
Now, it should be said that I believe...
Huh? Now, hey, you know what? That's her story, and I'm cool with it. I respect it. But we already know, G. Bush already told us, oh, no, there's the other side in that office that says they want Shedeur. Now, they might not come out and say it loud. They might whisper it to other people they know they won't tell on them. But we know goddamn well there's people in that office that know better. I'm not, hey, Dylan Gabriel got his fans. I bet you any type of money Cleveland Browns got Shedeur fans all up through that office. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though. It's all good. I respect it.
What Mary Kay saying, Mary Kay is one of the most, is the beat reporter in town that everybody trusts when she says something.
Yeah.
I'll also say, I think one thing the Browns have done incredibly well under these guys is have the guise of professionalism, meaning like Andy Dickerson gets demoted and gets demoted out of Cleveland entirely. We didn't hear about it for several weeks afterwards. I think back to Jadeveon Clowney screaming in the locker room and saying, so we heard about the screaming in the locker room. We didn't hear Jadeveon Clowney refuse to go in on anything but third downs because he was jealous of Myles Garrett for 6 weeks after.
Right.
So they're very buttoned up with their messaging. They've done a great job of eliminating all the leaks that used to make Sundays so much fun for us as we were wondering who's going to leak what to the national media.
Style.
I mean, a lot of people want stuff in-house, right? A lot of people want their stuff to stay in-house. So I respect it. A lot of teams want their drama to stay in-house, so I respect it. I get it. They don't want to leak out the true reason why Shedeur not playing. That's what some people are speculating. Well, the true reason why he not getting no reps, nobody can know. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I understand. They want to keep it in-house. It is what it is.
Job of sticking to the team message. That doesn't mean that any of the guys believe the message they're actually sending. How could they at this point?
How could they at this point is the answer I would want to find out, right? Like, how could they? There's 53 of them in there. You think they all are look at Dylan Gabriel and say, this is the answer? Like just use the pulse of the fan base for a second and think about only the people in that building believe in Dylan Gabriel and have no curiosity towards Shedeur Sanders. Only the people that, it doesn't add up.
And we probably should also reference Garrett Bush. Today,
our buddy G. Bush
said that he's gotten texts from Browns players that say, yeah, they're ready to see Shedeur.
Listen, I've known G for a million. We both have known G for a very long time, right?
I've known him longer.
Yeah, that's true. You have. I did 6 years of pregame shows with G. He has shown me numerous DMs from all sorts of different players on the Browns. Like the idea that people are like, oh, those aren't real. It's like, people have been sliding into G. Bush's DMs for years on this stuff, okay? So,
So there it is. There's people who say yes to Dylan Gabriel, and there's people who say yes to Shedeur. Let's get to it. It's all going to play out. When Shedeur get his chance, it's all going to play out.
I'm going to believe what he's saying there because he's got no reason to lie on this. And also, this has been happening for years with players. So, I do believe in what he's saying. And it just makes common sense as well. Those the other reason why it's pretty easy to believe.
We also want to quickly reference Brad Stainbrook, another member of the Browns beat. He's got his own Substack. You can check this out, where he had said effectively that there, on the coaching staff, there's a split of people who still believe in Dillon Gabriel and people who believe that maybe Shedeur would give them a better chance to win. Now, all this being said, I kind of find the whole thing to be on a false premise that Lima's putting out there, because he's comparing it to Johnny Manziel versus Brian Hoyer, which is one of the most dysfunctional times ever. And by an organization that hadn't learned yet to button up all the many leaks we had. So just because players aren't saying it or leaking it to every single reporter, it doesn't actually mean it's not happening. It doesn't mean there actually isn't belief in Shedeur.
I just think about Jerry Jeudy, man. Like, Jerry Jeudy talked so much in Denver, and how they got him not talking at all now is they should do studies on this. The one job well done I will give Stefanski is that he really does seem to have a handle on making sure that not everything is just getting out right away and everything is just found out right away.
This goes back to my greater point that, like, quite frankly, the Shahaders and the Shahive are so far off the actual natural narrative that is right there to discuss with Shedeur. And to me, this is Lima, who I think has gotten some criticism from Deion Sanders Jr. previously.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of people who have said a lot of mean things to him. And he's trying to create something there that I don't think is part of the conversation. I don't think, listen, even if every guy in that locker room, wanted Shedeur Sanders to play, this is not the era you're going to find that out through the media. You're just not.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not how they operate right now. And again, like, Lima's striking back at the hardcore Shedeur Sanders honks who are saying he looks better in practice and he looks this, that, and the other, instead of the actual conversation, which is, quite frankly, all right, have we seen enough of Dillon, and how much do we really need to see of Shedeur?
And my answer on that is that I've seen enough of Dillon, and I'd love to see more of Shedeur, is the point.
Now, you see what's going on, right? There's this Dillon over here, over there. But when it comes to actual play on the field, people are tired. Now, there are people who still want to see Dillon Gabriel get more games and more reps. But there's a lot of people who just want to see, man, push Shedeur, man. We've already seen enough of this. Because losing and the way you're losing, people are tired of this stuff, bro. They're tired of it. You should have never drafted 2 quarterbacks. That was stupid. We all know how dumb that is, bro. You already had, there's no way to draft 2 quarterbacks. That was dumb, bro. They did this to themselves. All this stuff is going on with the quarterback stuff. They did it to themselves. They're ridiculous.
Even like with the practices, we mentioned that way. That's the part that confuses me. Like, we have no idea. Zero idea how much time Shedeur is actually getting with this team. So it's like all these players are just convinced Shedeur can't play based off of what?
Yeah, especially when we've had Denzel come out and talk about how good Shedeur's looked. I know that was like
that was in
4 months ago.
Yeah, that was in June.
But like, we've had plenty of players come out and,
even
talk about,
like Miles. If you just look at Miles' quotes on the quarterback this last week, and you have to be a genius to figure out when he all of a sudden defers and says quarterback direction has nothing to do with me, what he's trying to tell you. He's just not putting Shedeur's name on it. But when a player that has openly talked about the offensive side of the ball a ton, all of a sudden is taking the approach of, well, quarterback direction, it's got nothing to do with me. He's just trying not to make sure he just capsizes the team as they're going through a bunch of losses right now. That's all he's trying to do there.
Yeah, anytime this is actually...
Yeah, Myles Garrett is tired, bro. He's tired. Imagine being one of the top defensive ends in the league. Imagine being a leader of your team, one of the best players on your team, and your defense plays well enough for you to win most of the games, and you can't win because of goddamn quarterback. You can't win because the offense and your quarterback and the receivers dropping the ball, but the quarterback, these last couple losses has been on the quarterback. Drops during the game will happen. Drops during the game will happen. But you gotta look at the whole totality. Drops during the game will happen. Key drops and all of that will happen. But look at the whole game. Dylan Gabriel could have helped the team get more points, but he's not accurate enough. And then sometimes the play calling be ridiculous too. Like that 4th and 1. Why would you not run the ball on 4th and 1? If you get it, you get it. You don't. But you don't want to take a sack. And the coach admitted today, yeah, we should have ran the ball. Yeah. I mean, Dylan Gabriel should have. 4th and 1 means you throw the ball fast. And that I don't understand why why quarterback or coaches don't understand that. 4th and 1 means it's set hut, throw the ball out. It's not set hut, look. No. You only need a couple yards. It's set hut, get the ball out. It's supposed to be quick plays for a couple yards. So the coach admitted we should have ran the ball in that play. So he admitted that. So we're going to see what happened on Sunday. But I'm telling y'all right now, Dylan Gabriel better not look like he been looking, because the rumbling is going to be so loud. Kevin Stefanski ain't going to be able to get up there talking about, well, we just got to do better. He ain't going to be able to act like Elvis. He ain't going to be able to do that. See, he been doing that Elvis. It ain't nothing but a ham dog. He ain't nothing but a, what is he? Let me see. He ain't nothing but a rookie. Oh, God. Okay? He ain't going to be able to do that. He been singing that same song all this time. Let him get up there on Sunday and do the same thing. He ain't better go up there and act like Elvis. He ain't better do none of that. The rumblings about Shedeur are gonna be so loud. It's gonna be so evident that I believe the people at the top are gonna say enough is enough. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I do believe if he stick up the joint on Sunday, the people at the top are gonna say enough is enough. Shedeur, you're starting against the Raiders, because what else is it?
If you want to go back and look at Miles' previous conversations, anytime Miles has said, I play on the defense, that's not my risk, I can't control that, it's never really been a good thing about whatever
when he's got a strong disagreement about what's going on right now, and he doesn't want to put that out there at this point. It's that, and the other is I feel like a lot of these players, this might sound bad one way or another, but they just don't feel like the fight is worth it.
Yeah.
And like that stinks.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Come on, the likes are free, man. Come on, the likes are free. Why y'all can't like the video? It's free. But anyway, yeah. I don't know if the team quit on them. Maybe certain players though. Maybe certain players has quit, but I don't know if as a whole the team has quit. I don't know. But they are. You can tell they're getting tired of it. It's getting close. It's getting very close to quitting on the team, because who wants to fight all the way to the end knowing that when the quarterback get the ball, it ain't going to work? Who the hell wants to go to work and play the game they love knowing that the quarterback is going to be one of the main reasons they cannot win close games? You got to go out there, and the quarterback is so incompetent that you know that if it's a close game, you're going to lose. Come on, man. Of course. Sooner or later, you're like, man, forget all this, bro. Forget this. And Myles Garrett, that's why he's tired of it. Hey, man, the quarterback ain't got nothing to do with me, man. That's Kevin, man. The quarterback is Kevin. That ain't me. Mine is the defense. Because what else is it? Who the hell keeps putting out a player that ain't ready? We got to keep developing. Well, put his ass in the practice squad then. Put him as a backup quarterback then. Why are you putting develop? Why is he out there if he has not been developed yet? Y'all said he was developed. Why is he still out there? Y'all told us he was developed. He's ready to go, y'all. He's a supercomputer. He's a supercomputer. He got so much experience. He's ready to go. Now it's coming. It ain't working out. You still put him out there. No. Put Shador in there. He got to go get all the training now. He needs the extra reps with the practice squad now, because he ain't cutting it.
Because I'm sure Shedeur would love some more support in this scenario, but like if you go out on a limb and you voice and you back everything for Shedeur, well, one, it makes it really awkward in front of Dylan Gabriel. That's not great. But number two, if Shedeur flames out and isn't good, then all of a sudden you just look like an idiot for disrupting everything in the locker room and then betting everything on a quarterback that wasn't actually worth it. Guitar Center is your one-stop.
I hear what you're saying. You back Shedeur up and it don't look too good as it should. Then you look crazy, right? And if it, you know what I'm saying, so you don't want to do that. I understand. I understand. You don't want to let make it look like, hey man, forget Dylan Gabriel, put Shedeur in. I get that part too. It is what it is, man. Let's get to some of y'all comments, man. Let's go back to some of y'all comments. Let's see what's going on. Some of the comments, man. Get the likes up, share the video. All right. Okay. Let's get to some of y'all comments, man. All right. Okay, we start right here. Jose Cuervo says, read the book The Great Controversy by Ellen G. White to know the Bible prophecy. Okay. Martin Davis, what up? Martin Davis, okay. Martin, okay. What's going on with that? Let me see. What happened? Joe Blanco says, Shador gonna ball out when he plays. Okay, Joe Blanco, thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share button. Thank you, Joe Blanco, for the comments. Joe Blanco says Shedeur gonna ball out when he plays. Brown's schedule is easy the rest of the season. Yes, it is. Only Savansky wants Dylan. That is, I'm not. I don't. He said only Savansky. That's hilarious. That's Dylan's last game. This is Dylan's last game. Miles is a Hall of Famer. Kevin would rather get fired than start 12. A lot of us believe that now. Chiefs fan said the reason they won't start him because they don't want to deal with his dad. Chiefs fan, that makes absolutely no damn sense. But okay. Um, Joe Blanco said they only worry about optics and with Shador. What about how terrible Dylan looks? Again, people are just lost because this stuff don't make no sense. We don't understand what the hell you doing with Dylan Gabe. We don't understand none of that. Michael Borger says send a shout out to Brazil to all the fans in ADA. Brazil was popping. P.O. Mason says they'll keep Gabriel in till Watson is back. P.O. Mason, I won't put it past him. P.O. Mason, you might be right. They might keep Dylan Gabriel in till Watson come back. You know what? You might be right. You ain't the only one who's saying that. Gregory says, "Hi, what up, Greg? What's good? What's good?" So we are caught up. Okay, we are caught up with the messages. We are caught up. Okay, we are caught up. We are caught up with the messages. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Here go Anthony Limmerland. He says Mary Kay Cabot is now on 92.3 fan when asked if a player or anyone in. Oh yeah, we already said that. Yeah, we already talked about that. My bad. We already talked about that. We already talked about that. My bad. My God. Okay, somebody exposing Mary Kay. I don't know how true this is. Somebody let me know. Do you know how true this is? Somebody, we are here. We here now on Twitter says this old hag Mary Kay is close friends with the Browns owner and his wife Jimmy Haslam and Dee Haslam. She has been running a smear campaign against Shedeur and spreading lies and propaganda about how great of a coach Savansky is. She is running cover for the owner and Savansky. Now, I don't know how true that is. I mean, what she do is true. But is Mary Kay Cabot real good friends with the owners? I don't know. I don't know. It kind of looked like she on payroll though. It do kind of look like she on payroll. Kind of look like she on payroll, man. Trying to find another video. Hold on, quick. Trying to find another video. Hold up. Before we get out of here. Trying to find another video before we get out of here. Hold on.
Would have seen him, somebody would have been saying something. Name being the last, this talking point got to die too.
What's that?
The whole, if somebody would have saw him play and the players would have seen him, somebody would have been saying something. Name being the last player that jumped on record when a reporter said, hey, what do you think about that?
Well, not on record. Nobody's going to say something on record. Guys could be saying something off the record.
Hey, listen, I don't know how many, maybe I got to just stand, do I got to do backflips off this table?
Yes.
Because I done told you multiple times on this show.
Yes.
I said my phone went off the hook last week. I don't even know these folks. They're like, oh, listen, we tired of seeing this. We're tired.
Players?
Yes.
Okay.
We're tired. And by the way, I keep trying to, these ain't no special teamers. You do the math. It ain't special teams dudes running down on kickoff.
I hear you. So, yeah, I don't.
So here's the thing. The reality of the situation is, it ain't up to the players to decide who it is. The decision is on Kevin Stefanski to play the guy who gives you an opportunity to do something. And we've obviously seen that he's not the dude. We've seen it. But we have to sit here and pretend. Why are we pretending?
Are we?
Yeah, no,
we're not pretending.
We're not pretending.
Some people are pretending. Yeah, some people are.
Some people still pretending. But no, I'm talking about. I'm not talking. I'm talking about in a bigger picture.
I think it's a small percentage of people that are pretending at this point. Look,
Mention the Jim Jones and Cardi B.
This talking point got.
Hey, G. Bush is right. Shout out to G. Bush. Shout out to the barbershop. Shout out to G. Bush and barbershop, man. Salute to that. He ain't playing line, man. He try to tell y'all there's players that's hitting up G. Bush saying, we tired of this shit, man. It's players, the actual players that see Dillon Gabriel every day hit up G. Bush and say, we are tired of this shit, man. We want Shedeur, man. Hey, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here, man. Oh. Hold up. No.
This whole Shedeur thing is very, very interesting, just because the perception we have of Kevin has been he doesn't really have any power.
Yep.
But we believe he's the one that's stopping Shedeur from playing.
I'm starting to think that Shedeur is the one stopping Shedeur from
Maybe,
playing.
because ask yourself this question. If the Browns fire Kevin Stefanski, then is Shedeur your starter next year? Or do they draft another guy and Shedor's just a backup?
Yeah, Emmett, these... Yes. No.
Yeah.
All of the above. Maybe. I think this is all in. crazy shades of gray. I just have said this before. I'll say it again. There is more than meets the eye.
This, I can't get over. Shedeur not playing or not, just doesn't seem like he's something is amiss. Something is amiss. I'm going to do my best to find out exactly what the hell's going on. I mean, even if I've got to go, laundry barrel, I'm going to sneak into the facility. I'm undetected by the cameras.
You're going back to your reporting.
Yo, Rizzo said, "Look, man, I'm tired of them not telling us the truth." That man said he gonna sneak in there, do the laundry barrel. My man Tony Rizzo said he gonna jump in the laundry barrel so he can get up in there and see why they not playing Shador. And that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious right there. That is funny.
Just because I can't get over.
They can't win on defense alone. They can't win on defense alone. They need every phase to at least contribute something positive. And on offense, instead of dropping back to the shotgun on 4th and 1, line up the damn fullback and just go full speed ahead. I'm going to ask Reese today. There's no such position in college football as fullback. I have to introduce him to the fact you have a 290-pound fullback who never misses a block when he's there. Why don't you use him?
School him, Tony. Tony's telling Tommy Reese what to do. I like it.
You have a rookie quarterback on the road, in the rain, who's struggling. Why put him in position of having to make that play when the easiest play to make is lining up Aiden Huntington and Quinshon Judkins and go straight ahead?
I'm with him on that. Now, I'm with him on that. Why do they use the fullbacks? Why do the NFL get rid of the fullbacks, y'all? Why do they do that? Why they don't use the fullbacks like they used to? Why? I don't know. It's stupid. They rather do empty backfield and all that, or one. Boy, use your goddamn fullback. Why did they get rid of the fullbacks in the NFL? I don't know. It's weird, y'all. Even in college, they barely use their fullback. They barely use that position. Why did they get rid of the fullback in the college and NFL? It's weird, man. I don't know. It's weird, man.
Chops claims, our digital social media claims that we started something yesterday when I revealed that he hasn't called Shedeur by name, and people went back to the last 8 Stefanski press conferences, and he has not called Shedeur by name. Like it became a thing.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yesterday.
That seems like a normal, healthy thing going on in the building. Some of this veil of secrecy, the mysteries surrounding the team, and Shedeur and the quarterback situation, and the press conferences being just painful, and that's also not helping the whole situation.
Stefanski is just Belichick with a better press agent. Just as evasive. Doesn't give you any information. He's just a younger, nicer looking guy who does it in a more respectful way. Chops clip.
That is true, man. The man don't like saying Shedeur name. He don't like saying Shedeur name at all. It's like, God damn, it hurt you that bad to say Shedeur name? He ain't lying, man.
Coming up, what I saw on Sunday was a guy that just isn't a starting caliber quarterback. In the league, because this is what I've seen from him majority of the time for the last 5 games. Tone, we see.
Nick Paulus said, from what he's seen from Dylan Gabriel from the last 4 to 5 games, he's not a starting NFL quarterback. A lot of people are saying that.
Like certain scenarios, like the 4th and 1. Now, he should have not been throwing the ball. He should have just gave the ball to Quinshon Judkins and let him get the 1 yard. We all agree with that. But then they spread him out. They're saying, we trust you, make a play. And he eats a sack. And then at the end of the first half, it's do or die. You have no timeouts left. You have such a finite amount of time. I think it was like 12 seconds or whatever it is. And you take a sack there as well. You're lucky that the field goal unit rushed onto the field and made a miraculous kick with about a half a second left on the clock. It's situational is what my issue is with it.
At that point, the game is tied 17-17, and you're unhappy with that.
I'm unhappy because he took a sack that could have caused them not to tie it. Like this, they're lucky that they got that off.
Come on, you guys. You're sounding ridiculous.
Tony Grassi gonna die on that hill, y'all. Even though he apologized, like, oh, I was kind of wrong with Dylan Gabriel, he's still gonna die on that hill. Look at him crying. Hey man, you guys sound ridiculous. He gonna die on that hill, bro. He about to die on that hill.
Come on. He's a third-round rookie, and is playing his fifth game of his life in the NFL, and you're quibbling that he was lucky to get that.
Tony was lucky.
I think Stefanski wants out of here. He is doing things.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. Let's go.
Brought this up a couple weeks ago.
Share the video. Share the video. Subscribe.
Starts not making sense since the beginning of the end. I don't know what Kevin's doing. This is a side of Kevin I've never seen.
Already his name's coming out for other jobs.
There you go. If I didn't know better, I think he's going like, you know what? I'm going to go down the way I go down. If they get rid of me, they get rid of me. I think he's probably had enough here. I do.
Did he get a contract?
I'm not. Last year.
Yes.
Last year.
Tony,
You're going to get paid. Going to get paid. I don't think it's about the money with Kevin.
No, but
I think
you
he's
have security.
unhappy. I think
You
he's
have the security now.
I think he's finally unhappy.
Right.
I think.
I can't explain what they're doing either. You have a coach who won't even say his name. And do you realize that ever since our Justin Cooper broke the viral video interview of Shedeur, right, where he said, I'm better than what I see out there and all that, they have stationed a PR rep at all times watching Shedeur in the locker room to make sure to intercept, let's say, any interview attempt.
You think they don't like when he talks?
What? Did y'all hear that? Ever since he said a certain thing about him being a good, now they got PR team that intercepts his interviews. Is that why we haven't seen that many Shedeur interviews, y'all? Whoa. Is that why we haven't seen that many interviews of Shedeur no more? Because wait a minute. Run it back, y'all. Hold up. Because we have not seen a lot of interviews of our boy no more, man. What the hell going on? I was thinking about that the other day. Hold up. Run it back, y'all. He said they got a PR team that intercepts Shedeur interviews. Whoa, hold up now.
Sure, to intercept, let's say, any interview attempt.
You think
Shedeur in the locker room to make sure.
Hold on, run it all the way back. Run it all the way back.
Right, where he said, I'm better than what I see out there and all that. They have stationed a PR rep at all times watching Shedeur in the locker room to make sure to intercept, let's say, any interview attempt.
You think they don't like when he talks?
What? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hold on. Let me save this, y'all. Let me save this. Hold on. Let me save this, man, because I got to do a video on this. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got to do a video on this. Hold on. Oh, hell no.
Well, I don't know, but
Nah.
You have a coach who won't even say his name, And you realize that ever since our Justin Cooper broke the viral video interview of Shedeur, right, where he said, I'm better than what I see out there and all that, they have stationed a PR rep at all times watching Shedeur in the locker room to make sure to intercept, let's say, any interview attempt.
You think they don't like when he talks?
Well, I don't know, but it just seems like that interview was a turning point in maybe in relations. I don't know, but since then, I don't think the coach has used his name once, right? And he's asked about him once or twice or three times a week. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I can't.
Tony's five.
I can't.
Nope. No. Hell no. What? A young confident quarterback got you uptight that you got to intercept his interviews? A confident quarterback got you so uptight that you got to intercept his interviews because he's confident that he can play better than most quarterbacks? Which is actually, they are playing pretty not that good. We got to see when he get out there, but he can't be confident? That's crazy, bruh. Nah, that's wild work. One more video. I'm going to get to the comments, y'all. One more video.
Tony's 5 starts enough for the Browns to tell whether or not Shedeur Sanders.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, then why is Dylan Gabriel gotten 5 and we all see what we can see, but he's still playing?
Yeah, I know. Brad, you're not giving the guy enough respect. He's up for the most prestigious award a rookie can win this week, and you're still ranting against Dylan Gabriel.
I'm not ranting at all. I'm just saying that
prestigious Rookie of the Week award, which he could very well win in a losing cause, and you're still trying to get rid of him. What precipitated?
I'm not trying to get rid of anybody. I want to see what Shedeur looks like next to him. Is that fair? I mean, I've seen Dylan Gabriel now for 5 games. I think I got a handle on what he is. Can I see Shedeur? Tony's Kevin, why the hell is it this kid can't get on the field? Is he that bad? Say something. Tell me, is he not working hard enough? I want to hear it from you. Is he working hard enough?
I think that's been an issue.
Why?
Because of the stories.
There was nothing coming out of Colorado that said this kid wasn't a hard worker.
But he was the starting quarterback and the coach was his dad. Now I think it's a different situation. I think, to be kind, I think...
Bro, cut it out. Come on, man. Don't use Dion. Don't use Dion for this. Don't use Dion for this.
Shedor's working hard enough to get on the field.
I think that there are people in the building who feel that way. Yes.
Man, y'all can't be using Dion to go out of his son, man. Cut it out. Y'all grown ass man, bro. Are y'all that insecure that y'all cry about Dion for real? Come on, you can't be that insecure, bro. You can't.
Kevin, every time I go on the internet, all I see is a bunch of dudes sitting around going, why are you not playing Shedeur? And why are you about it? Like they're playing the soundbite. He won't even say his name. He won't even say his name. What is that? What is that? Now, I don't want to start getting all pissed off here this morning.
Personally, I think the idea of Stefanski not saying Shedor's name, I think, is overblown. That's me.
Then why is he doing it?
I don't know. Why isn't he playing him?
Every time. You never know.
Their rebounding is not acceptable.
How concerned are you about this injury that Darius left with?
What do you know about Darius Garland's injury?
Well,
how attractive is this job?
All right, y'all. Let's get some comments and we out of here, man. Get to some of y'all comments and we out of here, bro.
Before we get out of here.
All right, let's get some of y'all comments, then we out of here, man. All right, what's his name? Marengo Burger says, I'm upset that Gabriel because he stole over 300K coins from a team. I don't know what you talking about. Somebody stole some coins. What coins did he steal? You talking about he stole some coins from a team. I don't know what he talking about, bro. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. All right, let's go up a little bit. Hold on, hold on. Stop, dude. Come on. I'll push pause on that. All right. They have to see what they have in Sanders before the next draft. PL Mason says they're keeping Shedeur because he is bringing money to the franchise through sales. He definitely bringing a lot of money in. You're right about that. He bringing a lot of money in on that. Annoyed Eyeglass Frame says, "What up?" Tony Jones says the fullback is a waste of space. The fullback is just a ninja hating on the running back. He said the fullback is just a ninja hating on the running back. No, a fullback is needed for blocking and blocking and blocking. And he can catch a pass. Jalen Season, what up, Jalen Season? What's good with you, man? Why is everyone concentrated on the QB in Cleveland? There is a second. There's a second from dead last NFL. The wide receivers are horrible and can't catch the field. No tight ends, run game, nobody. Okay, Jalen Season, I respect that. I respect that, Jalen Season. I see what you're saying. Why they talking about a quarterback when the receivers and everything else they're dead last? I get it, man. I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. All right, man. I'm out of here, man. I see y'all. I see y'all later, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank everybody for tuning in. I will see y'all next video. Make sure y'all go check out our uploads and you'll go check out our shorts. All right. That being said, I see you when I see y'all. Peace.